Belgium's cobbled streets trembled not with tanks, but with fury. Just a day after NATO leaders pledged a dramatic hike in defense spending, Brussels was rocked by a mass protest that snarled the capital's arteries and exposed a growing rift between governments and their citizens. Over 35,000 people, according to trade unions, flooded the streets on Wednesday in a nationwide demonstration that brought air traffic, public transport, and key infrastructure to a standstill. Police placed the number at 20,000. Spearheaded by trade unions, anti-war activists, and civil society organizations, the protest served as a pointed rebuke to Belgium's embrace of NATO's defense doctrine. The timing aligned with a national strike, amplifying pressure on the government. Chants and banners called for higher wages, stronger pensions, and more funding for public services, not military expansion. Protesters decried the prioritization of arms over basic needs.
Europe is spending at this moment 2 to 3 times as much on military spending as, for example, Russia. So we have enough manpower, we have enough airplanes, we have enough tanks, but we need to have a better cooperation. We need to cut loose from Donald Trump, who's driving the world into war.
Belgium's commitment to NATO's 5% target has become a lightning rod for public anger, especially as budget constraints squeeze social programs and essential services.
For us, I think we find it very kind of unfair that we can open a lot more public spending without asking much question. But for public spending, they say to us, yeah, we have to be careful, we can't spend more, but they are okay to spend more for the military and stuff, and we don't agree with this because for us the public services are the priority against war.
Protesters also took aim at what they described as the unfair burden placed on working families, arguing that tax hikes for the poor and cuts to welfare are being imposed to fund a defense budget goal born from what they claim was an impulsive Trump comment.
They want to reduce a lot of social benefits. They want to reduce pensions across the board, certain unemployment benefits and groups of unemployment, and raise taxes for the poor and the middle class, but decrease taxes of the upper class. And they want to do this in order to meet the NATO's desire of 5% investment, 5% of GNP, the country's GNP, to meet NATO's targets. Now, NATO's targets come from an off-the-cuff remark of Donald Trump like a year ago. And so NATO's doing it just because they're like little poodles.
The message from the streets was clear. As European governments fall in line with NATO's military ambitions, citizens are preparing for a fight of their own. This time, not on the battlefield, but at home.